Are you ready to update that 302 with some fuel injection? I know I was. Tired of them early morning cold starts, having to choke the crap out of it. I'm going to show you how to swap on the Explorer 5.0 fuel injection system. Alright, as you can see, it's an Explorer 5.0 GT40P heads. It's got some headers on it. I made my own harness, just stripped down the stock one. This is a 99. I think this is the same for 99 to 01, maybe 98 and a half up. I deleted the PAT system on it. I have HP tuners. I don't know any other way of getting around that. That way you don't have to use the chip key. I took it off before I took the computer out of the Explorer. So I've got some wiring diagrams to show you. I swapped everything on this truck. The battery and stuff was over here. I swapped it all to this side because it's the same side the Explorer was on. And I kept the Explorer fuse box for like the fuel pump fuse, fuel pump relay, PCM relay. I just deleted all the rest of the stuff. It's the same wires for those. And just hooked it into the solenoid. Of course, fuel pressure regulator. I think this one needs to run at 60 psi because it's a non-return system. So, alright, so a quick rundown on this. Alright, your check engine light. It's going to be number 2 pin, number 6 on the square plug. So your number 2 pin is going to be pink, light green. Number 2. You're going to keep that. Just separated it, like to take your wiring harness apart from the PCM plug. Separate all your wires. It's going to look like a bunch of spaghetti. Keep it like that. So separate your number 2. And then your number 13, which is going to be a violet. It's going to be your data link connector. It goes to inside wherever you put your OBD port inside your car, truck. Number 15 and 16. Let's see. That number 13 is pin 22 on the square plug. 15 and 16. It's number 13 on that one, and number 11 on that one. That's going to be your positive and your negative for your OBD2 port, so put that with 13. Those are going to be, oh, not bad, 15. That's going to be a pink, light blue, and a tan orange. Make sure you run those with your yellow white, or your violet. That's going to go to your OBD port. If you need AC, it's there. It's just make it idle it up when you click on the AC. It's a part of it. Keep it. Number 37 on the square plug. That 41 will also be a violet orange. Your tack be pin 48, number 12 on the square plug. Pin 48, tachometer, tan yellow. Okay, and then we're going to move on to your, this is going to be your main hot to your PCM. It's going to be 55, number 8 on your square plug. So you go over here. Number 55, it's a yellow. Okay, and then there's another AC plug, 69, number 30 on your square plug. 69 is going to be a pink yellow. Wide open throttle. That's to kick off your AC when you're wide open throttle. That's if you're keeping AC. Your power, hot and start or run. It's number 71. Number 9 on the square plug. You really need this, and as well as the keep power alive one. That's going to be a switched ignition. Okay, that's 71. It's going to be a red. Let's see. There's a ground. It needs to be hooked up. It's on number 77. Comes out to 34 on the square plug. Make sure it gets grounded. Fuel pump control. Number 80. 15 on your square plug. Number 80 would be fuel pump control. That should go to your power distribution box. It's going to be a light blue and orange. Okay, let's see. High pressure cutout switch, number 86, that's for AC. 35 on the square plug. This is just what I kept, so that's a black, yellow. So black wire with yellow strap. Okay, and then your power, hot and start and run, that's going to be a 97, pin 97, number 9 on the square plug. That's also going to be a red. It goes right along with your 71, so those both go to ignition, switched. And then your number 102 is going to be your main ground. Just make sure it gets grounded somewhere, preferably to like a battery, like the battery source, not just to like a body panel. And that should be the main part of it. Alright, so after getting some quiet time, I'm going to go over this with you. I think this will be a little bit better. Instead of just pointing with my finger, I can actually use my mouse here. So torque converter, solenoid, don't need it. Unless you're using the automatic, you're going to have to find some other information on that, because I did not. I used the manual. Keep power alive wire, this is going to go to your main hot. So make sure it's getting hot all the time. Keeps your memory on your PCM. It's a yellow wire pin. See, it's 3, 4, 50, pin 55. Vapor valve, don't need that. That goes on the tank. Vehicle speed sensor, don't need that unless you're using the automatic. Like I said, you're going to find out more on that. That's for like your speedometer and stuff. All your O2 sensors are integrated into the main wiring harness. You shouldn't have to really mess with that. I did delete sensor 4 and 3. They're the rear ones, like behind the cats, because I'm not running cats. Don't need them. They don't really affect your fuel trims very much, like your air fuels. Just mainly sensor 1 and 2. So keep 60, 61 don't really need. Don't need a fuel pressure sensor. Not exactly sure what that one is. I don't believe you need it because I did not have it circled before. Don't need that one. But if any of these run to the engine harness, leave them. But if they run to the square connector, as I called it, you shouldn't need them. Okay, your can vent solenoid, don't need that. This is a wide open throttle. This goes for your AC, so I need to do more research into that because I haven't really figured it fully out. But do keep it if you want to use AC eventually. V power, this is going to be a switched from like your key switch. Make sure you keep it 71 red. course, grounds. If any of these run to that square plug, ground them. Trans control, fuel pump you don't need. Let's see, this is going to run to the square plug and then out from that to your power distribution box where your relays are, your fuel pump relay specifically. This is going to kick that relay on, and then which is going to turn like a main hot, and you're going to hook the other side of that relay to your fuel pump. So this does not run straight to your fuel pump. This needs to go to the relay, which should be already pre-wired. Don't cut it. You're going to need to get the very hot side off that relay to go to your fuel pump. EPC solenoid, don't need that. That's all integrated. There's another AC plug, keep it. Not fully sure what that one was. Should be integrated. Here's O2, that's not going to be moved. BPP switch, I do think this one I did not use, delete it. Yeah, it's a back pressure switch. I think it tells if your cat's clogged, you can delete it too. I deleted these two because that's heater control for 3 and 4. I deleted those sensors. Here's pin 97. This goes with your switched ignition along with 70s. Is it 70? Oh, 71. So 71 and 97 go together to your ignition switch. It's going to be a ground. Alright, so that was 53 through 104 on your PCM. Here's 1 through 52. Shift solenoid, that should be pre-wired to go to your trans plug. I didn't use it, of course. Check engine light. So what this is, you're going to need like an LED light or any kind of light, honestly. Just ground the ground side, and this is going to be the hot to trigger it on. So you can see if you got check engine code or not. TR1 I don't think was used. I never did use it. Fuel level in, you don't need it, because that goes to feed your instrument cluster through like a canvas or style plug. You don't need it. Data link, you do need this for your OBD2 port. I would suggest just using the one from the Explorer, that way it's got the right colors on it, and wire it back in. So you need that one. It's a violet. And then your data line, this is also OBD port, negative and positive. Don't need air suspension. CKP sensor. Wasn't sure what these are. Oh, it's crank position sensor. Those are integrated. They should just run right down to in the engine harness. Shouldn't have to even mess with them. Power ground, goes to ground, chassis ground. Don't need ignition coils, they're integrated. Trans control switch. I think this one is for either overdrive off or tow haul mode. I didn't use it, but if you do use an auto, you're going to keep that. Delete that. That's O2 sensor 3. Trans temp, it should be integrated in that. Fuel pump monitor, don't need that. AC, keep that if you want to use it. Don't need fuel flow rate. VVR control. I don't think I used that for anything. I believe that one's deleted as well. Your tach, just go straight to your input to your tachometer. Tan yellow, pin 48. Don't use any of those. Power ground, and that's it. That's all the pins on the PCM. Now this is for the 99 to 01. Not sure on 98 if it's exactly the same, as well as with 96 and 7. Don't know if those are the same either. So Alright, so I know that was a lot of paperwork, or I guess if you want to call it that. I wish I could have got more filming in while I was actually stripping the wiring harness down, but there was just so much it was hard to do. And then I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get it running. I figured I didn't have to put a carburetor back on it. But anyway, it does run. I know that's some basic wiring diagrams on it. It really isn't that hard. You just need to make sure you get the right wires that you need. And make sure that you have some way to turn the PAT system off. Like I said, I used HP tuners. MPVI2 is what I've got, and it got in it just fine. I think it was like 50 bucks, one credit. I don't know if this would have been possible without it, because you'd had to use the chip key and the mobilizer that goes around the ignition, all that crap, which you don't want. It's just easy to just get turned off. So anyway, I hope this helped you guys. Let me a like if it did, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.